We're live? Yes, we are live. Looks like it. Yeah? Yeah, looks like we're live. But yeah, we're live. Hello. I'm Alex and welcome to another watch along. Yeah, Coppa Italia watch along. Probably only one stream. Only one stream for a week for this week. That's it. Yeah, but it looks good. One stream. You know, I'm not doing a Roma watch along. Because I know because my parents would be here coming back from a trip. I picked them up. I'm not sure about the jet lag and stuff. How long they'll be here. But jet lag will probably be like give it a few days off. Like okay, I can't stream from won't be streaming from that time. Drop. Hit my phone. But yeah, Serie A match are played because Pope stuff. But Coppa Italia, the more important stuff, because Inter play with Bologna Empoli is next tomorrow. So, am I going to guess 3-5-2 for Inter? Joseph Martinez and back three of Bastoni, De Vrij, and Bissek. I know Bastoni played yesterday and subbed off, but he's been suspended against Roma. So I'm expecting Bastoni to play a full 90, with Max being DeMarco and Darmian. Well, let's hope that Dumfries is back. Or be match fit, because Darmian, we're trying not to burn him out. I don't know. I know we have Saluski, but yeah, probably for crucial matches. And I actually start Saluski and probably get man of the match against Roma. Midfield of Mickey, Aslan, and Barella. So Barella doesn't get burned out. Mickey, he's playing full 90 because he got suspended against Roma too. Especially and Mickey, too many yellows. It's either Aslan or Barella. Can't have Fratesi at the same time. We can't have Fratesi and Aslan at the same time. Barella and Chanogu, I think they got starts since we need a functioning midfield. Or Taremi and Latoro up front. Yep. Because, no Arnautovic because apparently he's not 100%, and Thuram injured. So, yep. As for the Milan, hold on. Yeah, it looks like you're going 3-4-3 or 3-4-2-1 to be specific. Because I'm surprised because the back four seem to work well against everyone, against us very well a lot. Because we've been struggling. Guess what? We haven't beaten Milan this season, even though they played a back four for all those matches. But looking at the lineup, Mignon in net, back three of Pavlovic, Gabbia, and Tomori. Okay. And wing backs being Teo and Alex Jimenez. The pivot being Reyners, Fofana. And of course the front three, Leao, Pulisic, and Luka Jovic. Yes, he's actually starting. So, yep. Everyone goes score predictions. I was hoping for an Inter win, since I think that the domestic doubles is the more realistic approach. I will ideally have trouble, but the team looks very burned out. And look at our bench. I got worse feeling that we don't have the depth or the chemistry for them to work well together. So yeah, domestic double is the realistic approach. Ideally in trouble. What to say? Score predictions, I'll go 2-1 Inter. I'm going to go 2-1 Inter. Because I have faith that we'll win a game against Milan this season. Because can you imagine? Because we're not going to go. We're not Milan. Did it win? Get what? We did go 6 wins in a row against them. They're not going to go. What? They're going to go 5 wins. No wait, they can't go 5. First, second, third. Yeah, loss, draw, and it's the 5th match. Yeah, loss, draw, and it can we actually get something? Are we gonna get something? It would be Jovic. Did it Tammy Abraham? He's on the bench. Yeah, Tammy Abraham's on the bench. But yeah. If I'm going to go Tammy Abraham, if he comes off the bench, he's going to score. Yeah. 2 goals from Inter, right from Latoro. I want to go DeMarco. I want to go DeVry and Latoro. And Abraham scoring. Yeah, I was going to go for that. If I no, because domestic doubles, I think is the more realistic approach. Given that, for UCL, I think it's Barca. I don't think, yeah, the UCL would be very. I just don't see us winning the UCL given how we're playing right now. No, it'll be more. I would. What do you say if we pull a? I got a question for you. If we pull a Leverkusen, 2001 02 Leverkusen, runner-ups for DFB Pokal, 1 point from winning the Bundesliga, and losing and runners up at the UCL final, what you still say is a good season? Because personally, I think we came short, so no. The domestic double. If we win this one, we're against Bologna. I know Bologna's our boogeyman team, but then again, it's Italiano in finals. So, yeah. It's Bologna. I know it's Bologna, boogeyman team at this point. But at the same time, Italiano in the final. Plus, I don't think we'll be starting Korea. Because I don't think Korea should ever start. Because UCL, I don't get PSG and Arsenal. If we do win the UCL, get beat Barca. But I do know that there is a script somewhere where it's when a finals hosted by Munich, a team that has never won the UCL will win it. There's another I know there's another script. Not saying text. Not saying tweets. But there's another script where if you're in your first ever UCL, you end up being runners up. A second time in the final, you'll win the final. Barca wins the final. You got runners up against Barca. PSG runners up against Bayern. So yeah, that's going to be the UCL. It's like as scripted. Oh, it's with the Pope dying. I didn't notice something. Wherever the Pope dies, yeah, that's the reason why it's delayed. An English team wins the UCL. It's been happening since like 1978, I think. There's a script for that. So yeah, being met. Yeah, Arsenal winning the UCL would have been. I'm sure there'll be there are fans out there where there'll be you want to put it on Netflix or whatever. Want to put it on Netflix, Amazon documentary, or they had a pre-recording of it. For 20 or so years. Like, oh, we watching UCL. Like, okay. But let's go hope for Inter win. Ideally trouble, but trying to get burned out. Bisek so high up. Yeah, Bisek's like one of those players. Like, okay, he doesn't have the mental concentration, or defensive awareness, or the aerial ability. You think that Bisek should be playing wing back. Why is he playing wing back? He's not going to be focused on defending. What, 6'5" and struggles in the air. At this point, if you're going to stay center back, I would just sell him. I don't think he's linked to Chelsea. But it doesn't excuse the rest of the lineup. Because it's blown up, we build up very well. Problem is we don't have a structured link up. So go, Mickey, okay, good. Yeah, they're talking about Bologna match. I think the Bologna would be different. We'd probably be starting with Haram and Latoro. We'll probably have a striker link up, and Bologna players have to mark both Haram and Latoro. Because I don't think Korea is being marked for that game. Is it Latoro? It's Latoro like 3 or 4 players. But Milan is playing back 3 against us. I would have been surprised if back 4. I wouldn't be surprised since it's been very effective against us whenever they play a back 4. Was it this season with a back 4? Loss, draw, and draw. With back 3 is like, okay. Hey, this is yeah, that's all we can actually win a game this time. I didn't know that. I didn't know China. Hey, China only played one game in the Coppa Italia so far. I noticed that. One game starting. What I meant. Because Udinese didn't start. Lazio didn't start. Milan, first leg, he did start. He's not starting against right now. In fact, another thing, we do get to the Coppa Italia. Where you start Joseph Martinez or Jan Sommer. It's like the Real Madrid in the UCL last season. Clear away, good. It's like, yeah, it's like Real Madrid in the UCL last season when Courtois was injured for a long term. Played Luton for the knockouts. He did well. And UCL finally switched from Luton to Sommer. Luton to Courtois. Have you heard that his second Darmy should be a good one in paper. His Darmy usually babysits. Bisek defensive. Aslani. Good job, Aslani. Good job, Aslani. Joseph. The difference. You keep Joseph Martinez. I'm sure it'll be a good game to start for high pressure. Oh, good. Darmian, here we go. Darmian. Oh, come on, Darmian. Fuck off, Come on, Darmian. You gotta score that. Darmian should have scored that. Come on, Darmian. Darmian gotta score that. Darmian gotta score that. Yeah, score that. Miss a header. Male player miss a header, and then Darmian getting that second ball. Another thing is, if Inzaghi does go, we probably had to reinvest the squad also. How many managers do you know that DeMarco Ross goes to nowhere? Yeah, how many coaches do you know that play a back capable knows how to function with a back three? Because most coaches play back four. If you do get a world class coach, do get an elite coach, then probably be Barella to DeMarco. Yeah, if Zaghi does go, who are we gonna get for the back three? Because the squad is built for a back three. If we want to play back four, we gotta sell both. Probably chances are probably be selling both De Vrij and Cherby. Back four right there. And how we're going to do that with two strikers up front. Because if we're going to go to 3-5-2 to a 4-3-3, we gotta make massive investments. Most probably 4-3-1-2. A Toro, oh, blocked. Come on. Teo, come on, don't get good. Aslani, good tackle. It's better from Slani. Bam. Bam. It's like, wait, we're gonna do 352. I guess I don't. I guess 352. We gotta do some massive. We gotta do some massive changes. Going from a back three to back four. Okay, it's you can switch to that. But for yeah, winger markets right now is very looks very small unless we're finding hidden gems. If we have bet pay, then okay, we'll be fine. But Oak Tree probably have to approve the signings. That's how you destroy a functioning team. Okay, Beppe leaves. Bisek, Tarek, Bisek, pass it. What is this? Taremi, make the run. Taremi runs. That's poor run by Taremi. Like Bisek, the dribble, like good dribble by Bisek, dribble by Bisek, but where is the run? On. It's like Taremi, gotta make the run. You know, like run. Where is he? Right, like where? Hey, look at Taremi. Where is he running to? I really think Bisek should be a wing back. What? What do you think that he doesn't a long ball and hopefully is long somewhere? Yep. DeMarco, Latoro, good. It's a good dribble by Bisek. Like what? A wing back should be. I guess a wing back's gotta be able to create chances. I think that is a good start for Inter. I think yeah, they'll be passing all around the place. Come on. I think this plays pass like that. You can't place pass against Milan. Because they know in Milan, they get actually they're counterattacking side at this point. Not possessions, not possession type. But good pass. What the? Why there's so much space? I don't know why, but there's so much space. Taremi, do some passing. Why there's so much space for one counter attack and there's so much space against Milan? Decision making. One counter from against Milan, and there's so much space to run. Look at that. There's so much space. Look at. No, they're lucky that turn decision making is awful. Like, why are you dribbling? Like, why are you dribbling? Like, okay. Yeah, one counter attack, boom. Look at this little space for Darmy to run, Taremi to run. You know, if we like, why is there so much space? I don't know. There's so much space for Milan to run, for the Inter to run. Yeah, they're lucky that. Yeah, they're lucky that. They're looking at Taremi's decision making is straight up awful. Dribble, like, just pass the ball. Pass the ball. One counter. Yeah, look at one counter. Like, okay, how do you, Taremi? Okay, one counter and bam. See, you know what? Milan's actually winnable. Milan's actually winnable. As long as you don't make a mistake and fluke a goal, it's winnable. Look at this. Aslani, good ball. It's a good ball by Aslani. I think for Aslani, he's been playing very well so far. Like, I don't know why, but Coppa Italia, he showed up there. He showed up there. It will can show up for the league and it's the UCL. Aslani played well. Why don't we get this? Why do we not get this Aslani in the league? But in the, yeah, why do we not? Why do we get this? Why don't we get this Aslani at the league? I mean, he's been playing well in Coppa Italia. Latoro. Oh, DeMarco. Oh, good save. Fuck. Offside. Yeah. Like, why don't we get this? Why don't we get this Aslani in the league? I don't. Yeah, that's the thing. He's been consistent in the Copa so far. But why don't we get him in the league? Okay, so much space for Milan. Like, take advantage of that. The Coppa Italia is Slani. Like, why don't we get this Asllani? Or a foul? Play on? Like, okay, DeMarco shoot! Oh. Okay. Yeah, Milan get carved on one counter. Like, why is look at Milan getting one carved on one counter? Carved up and a counter, like, bam. Yeah, can we actually get a goal in the second half? Can we get a goal in the first half? Yeah, two goals in the first half. That's thinking carved up. It's shredded apart. Okay, we're gonna get recarve someone else. Darmian. Theo. Okay, build up. Terrible. There's a counter. I was at 4. I think 6. Like, they're not doing much. Like, comma. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. A little bit of space. There's so much space. Who's Mark and Taremi? So much space. There's so much space. And then, but it's Milan. Like, carbon one counter, bam. How are we not? We gotta take advantage of that. Like, one counter, bam. There's like what, 2 players, 3. No one's marking. Okay, long ball. Are they going to win a header? It's around decision making. Sommer. Okay, Martinez. Good. Good claim. Look at Barella. With the ball. With like Mickey. Yeah, Darmian. Yeah, they can pass a good. Move away from the press. Yep. Bisek and counter. Okay, they got their players back. DeMarco playing wing back. DeMarco, terrible. Come on. Terrible, DeMarco. Careful. Asllani, good job. Good job, Asllani. Good job, Asllani. 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 Like, I don't understand. Why do we not get this Asllani in the league, but in Coppa Italia he showed up? What? Just keep on this form. Should we play Aslani in the Coppa Italia final? Like, should we play Aslani in the Coppa Italia final? Like, very strange for three at the back. Teo. Yes, Milan three at the back. Like, I don't know why. Four at the back works against us, but three at the back, like, no, they gets carved up. There we go. Teo, you can get that. Readers. Bisek, good job. Bastoni. To the Fry. Bastoni. Look. So much space. Darmian. Like, Darmian's so free. Bisek. Darmian cross. You get that. Okay. That's not good job. Bastoni too. Terrible cross. Terrible cross. That's a Aslani. Why is he why did we get this Aslani? Like Teo. I like build up. Leo. Good. Good tackle with Bisek. Hmm. Like, I mean, it's good half for Inter because Milan are. I mean, it's good half for Inter so far. Need to get a goal or two, I think. Yeah, get a goal or two. But yeah, I think it's more like Milan being awful. More the fact that Milan are just awful. Jovic, Bisek, yeah, good header. Pocket, get pocketing like Leo. Okay, playing on the wall. I like. It's inconsistent. Would Yeah, Bissek can play wing back. I don't think Bissek inconsistent. Come on. I think Darby getting free space. You know, there are times when Dumfries should have been fit. Look, this amount of space Darby has press is surprising. Terry, Toro! Come on, Toro got to score that. Toro got to score that. I mean the volley. Like, okay. Like, look at it. Toro, Teremi, Here. Come on, Toro got to score that. Toro got to score that. I think Mount Space Darmian had. Like, I really think Dumfries would have cooked it. Cooked it. I kid you not. Right side. He get cooked. Yeah, because back three is not working well. Look at the back disaster. Like, okay. I think Milan are very lucky. College, you know, like, don't play well. Then okay, second half. You know what? Be careful second half because I expect Milan to change the formation. Because three at back is not working, and they're lucky, and they're very lucky. Dumfries was, I think Dumfries would have scored that. Dumfries would have scored that. Teo on. It is. Jovic, fuck off. Oh, fuck's sake. You know, there's like a type of game. It's going to be a game where. Yeah, it's going to be a type of game where plays Milan's so shit, but it's going to be again. It's going to be this type of game again. Is it? It's going to be the type of game again. Game against Milan. Where? Yeah, or the type of game where Milan are awful. Like Teo, Jimenez cross. Darmian losing a header again. Type of game where Milan are awful. It's gonna be This is really a type of game. You know, DeMarco, the can't block cross. I can't be nuts. I mean, create so many chances, but like Jovic. Darmy winning a header, yeah. Yeah, sure. We got Darmy winning a fucking header. you know, Milan very played very awful, awful. You know what? I think Thuram replacement is much needed. No, a Thuram backup is more needed than a Latoro. Okay, what's more needed? A Thuram backup. Yeah, you're gonna bang a goal somewhere. I guarantee you in the second half, Milan would be a lot more. I guarantee you, Milan will probably move for the back, for the back, because Milan they're not if back three get carved up. Back four, we struggle to counter. Come on, Deo, DeMarco, Damian. Yeah, Sonny. Oh, yep. Bastoni, Cross, good. Toro, good. Bisek, Bisek. Oh, come on, let's shoot that. Because DeMarco defensively average, but for chance creation, like very good. These are only. Yeah, it was Dumfries, but you know what? I would if I'm gonna bring someone, bring Zalewski on. You know what? We could bring Zalewski on. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm bringing Zalewski on. Okay. You know what? Yeah, bring Zalewski on. I understand keeping Darby as a pocket layout, but Bisek's doing. I think Bisek's doing a great job. Doing great job. Yeah, what do I think? You know what? Very standout. If you're for the header, you're not. Joseph's not going to save that. Darmy, like how do you, it says Darmy in the air? Like, yeah, but Darmy is sec. They have both of them struggle in the air. Because amount of space. Dumfries. Actually, Zalewski could have cooked cooked Milan's left side. I think we could probably cook the left side, cook that side. But Dumfries, Zalewski, and Taram might be back. I hope they're fit for Roma because our squad depth is missing. And it plays 3 matches in a short span of time. Toro, yeah, Latoro link up. It's good. Latoro link up's there. Barella. I mean, play well. Mickey. Oh. It would have been a banger goal. If Mickey scored that, it would have been a banger. It would have been a banger, you know? Couldn't say so. Oh, like, I know Conceição would be gone next season. It's like, okay, careful that Milan. Barella to Darmian. Like, good. You can play around the press. Aslani. Good try. Come on. Yep, good. Good job. Hmm. Come on. It looks like carbs get carved up. Honestly, if they're gonna go back, if Milan's gonna stick with the back 3, I'll bring Zalewski in for Darmy. Be sick. Easy shot. Honest, yeah. If Milan sticks to the back 3, I would bring Zalewski on. I would bring Zalewski on. Bisek's doing well pocketing layout. It's doing a good job pocketing layout. So give it that. If it's Milan's like back 3, bring Zalewski. Nikitu. Bella. Like, good job. I think Pavlovich is doing good. I think Pavlovich is doing a great job. So I think a Toronto backup is like more important than okay. What is more important? A Toro backup or a Toronto backup? Inter Aslani, Toro. Oh well. Yeah, honestly, it's Taremi. I don't know who to sub on. Arnautovic not 100%. Korea, you can actually forget it. If it's Arnautovic, he's not 100%. Taram, not 100%. Probably day to day. Korea, you can forget it. Honestly, can we bring Fertezi on? Fertezi for Latoro. Fertezi for Taremi. At least for Fertezi, you can probably play it closer to number 9. Halftime. Halftime. Honestly, if I was going to do subs, I think Inter they play well. They play well. Unlucky to get a goal. If Milan sticks the back three, and still the same amount of space. Because I would bring Zelensky on for Darmian. Darmian. Because I think Zelensky would cook that amount of space Milan get. But of course, Milan. If I know Milan, I'd probably park the bus. I would bring Zelensky on. Miss Lion did play well. As I know it was halftime. In the second half, his end was 1-0, but Inter are playing fine. Are playing well. As long as Milan doesn't park the bus and get carved up. Problem is that we get Turam, you bring Correa. Turam not 100% fit. Because I think for our summer transfers, I'm expecting a massive striker revolution. Because, okay, Turam backup. But if Lukaku actually did stay, because kept Dzeko. Like I think, can you imagine if Lukaku does want to stay, so we don't have to sign Arnautovic. Actually, if we kept Dzeko, I think it would have been Lautaro, Thuram, Dzeko. It's Arnautovic maybe. I think he will still probably be signed. Something like that. Or is Correa. We have Dzeko, we have a functioning strike force. Because if I think for Thuram, probably a proper backup for him also. What do you think about Thuram backup? Is we probably need one. So would you rather sign a Toro backup or a Thuram backup? Because notice without Thuram, we look like we don't have a focal point. 2 focal points. Because Lautaro, that focal point, there'll be like 3 or 4 people on us. Like, what? We didn't get this Aslani. Also, Aslani, I think he played well. I think he's playing all right. And well. Why don't we get this Aslani in the league? He knows that assigning the Coppa Italia is like winning balls. I didn't make it. Actually, putting our chances up. All the different things don't have the physicality. Surprise, surprise. He's not getting bullied. Yeah, we probably do it. Are we going to have a Tehran backup? Korea play as a false nine. Taremi 2 false 9-ish. Arnautovic injured. Back fifth choice. Fifth choice striker. Arnautovic, Primavera player. Like, would you rather? Our fifth choice, fourth and fifth choice. Would we rather have Arnautovic? Would you have Arnautovic as your fifth choice, or should we get a Primavera player? Ideally, do you see Arnautovic being the X Factor super sub? Honestly, you should have gone to someone like Fertezi. Actually, can we actually bring Fertezi on? Can we bring Fertezi on for Taremi? I think it would be more. I think Fertezi up front would be more effective than Taremi. Yeah, Other thing, bring Fertezi on for Taremi. It's like type of goal where it's like Pakni Leao. Darmian. I think we could bring Darmian. If we get back three, bring Darmian on. Our striker position is very fucked. We need. I honestly think. I think we need a massive striker revolution. Yep, striker revolution incoming is needed. You know, like Korea gone. Taremi. I would just sell. Just sell them. Just sell them. Because Taremi shouldn't. 1 season in, okay, I see enough. Decision making awful. Plays too much. He's well closer to as a number 10 than a false nine. When he can make a pass, he shoots. When he can shoot, he makes a pass. That's Taremi right there. You know, watching Taremi in Korea, watching Taremi in Korea makes me miss Arnautovic. You know how that's how bad it is. Yeah, we really need a striker revolution. How many games do we cost because of us, because of our forwards? Like with the Toro build up there. I mean, he had a decent game. He did have a decent game. I think DeMarco, there's a penetration there defending, like, no. Why is it every time I see, most of the time I just see DeMarco defensively get bailed out by Bastoni? Okay, header. And Darmian should have won that. Okay, Bisek. Like, there's like so much space. Oh, I think the second half, we gotta be careful of Milan. They're close out a lot of space. I think Milan would defend deep for this one since they went 1-0 up. It's good. Okay, can we? Because Coppa Italia is winnable. The midfield, a massive revolution. Another thing, fix Inter. Now Inter. Why people keep burning out because of rotation. You gotta rotate injuries and depth wise. For center back depth, I think it would be fine, but it'd be nice to get another center back. Wing backs. Zaluski plays left. Carlos can play left center back or left wing back. Zaluski can play both sides. Darmian, not sure. Or if his legs are not done yet. I'd be concerned about they are. Dumfries probably stay. Midfield. I find a have a proper midfield where we can function without Calhanoglu and Barella. Just look at the midfield. Without Calhanoglu and Barella, we look very uninspired and dullish. Dull and uninspired. Striker, let's hope we actually get some serious depth. Because looking at like Bologna and this game, Milan, looks like our focal point is only Lautaro, by the looks of it. We got so much free space. I think that if we had Thuram's fit, or Arnautovic, you could probably make some good runs. Because the same be said for the right side also. So much free space for Darmy to run. If someone's pacey like Zalewski, that would probably be, yeah, probably get a goal or something. I mean, Bisek, I'm inconsistent, but I think he's doing a good job pocketing Leao. So yeah, I would give him props for that. So I think that the reason why if we're gonna go trophyless, we got to look at the squad first. I would like a massive summer revolution if that happens. Because that squad needs to be retooled by the looks of it. Hmm. Because I think probably we stick to the 3-5-2. So Inzaghi's tactics. He plays the 4-4-2 because Inzaghi even play the 4-4-2 like okay. But there is a possibility. Inzaghi did play that a few times this season. When he has a part defend. But yeah, it looks like we're going to start again. Second half. Inter will start the kickoff. It's a Milan win this. We got to because it'd be advantage Milan. If Milan wins this, advantage Milan sits. It's Italiano in a cup final. If you mention loses cup final against West Ham and Olympiacos, then I don't know. And how are we going to get into someone who's a serial winner like Conceição? Even though Milan are ninth, really, I still think that Conceição is a serial winner. So I'll be careful. But we move second half. I'll take a look. It looks like made no subs so far. Yeah, Milan made no subs. I'll probably stick to back three. Mickey. Oh, why? Tony to Marco. Yeah, Milan start playing a back three. You know what? If the same amount of space, bring Zalewski on. I honestly, I really expect Milan to be more compact. Consider one goal lead, like okay, you can just probably park the bus. Oh, good job, Mickey. Win the ball. Barella, good job. I can't hold on to the ball. You guys hold on to the ball. Up we go. Like postage. Didn't get that. Okay. Hey, you want to turn the commentary? I'm here. Mickey. On, it's there. Layout. Good job. Good job, Bisek. Bisek. Yeah, everyone brings Zalewski on. I'm for Bisek. He's doing a great job pocketing Leao. Bring him on. Mickey missing a tackle. Uh, Rangers 2. Maybe not. And clear away. Yeah, that's not. I think that's not even played well. Like Teo. Rail, come on. Yo, getting dunked by Jovic. We're getting dunked by Jovic. Who lost a header again? Who lost a fucking header again? Teo against Brella. Come on. Where is he being marked? Yeah, congrats. You know, you could see it to 2 to Jovic. Like, I mean, Inter just can't do anything with the air. Okay, yeah, sure. You can't do anything in the air. Stinker. But yeah, who's marking Jovic? Who's marking Jovic? A set piece. Like, getting dunked by Jovic. Leo. There's log. 10 minutes. Oh, fuck off. Scrappy in the Scrappy. How do you get Scrappy? Scrappy, absolute Scrappy. Like, how are you this Scrappy in the air? You're getting dunked by Luka Jovic. Yeah, you get dunked by Jovic. Barella. Yeah, I can't blame Lonnie. Toru! Missed that. 2-0 is gonna be a long. It's gonna be a long game, isn't it? A very long game. Yeah, there goes the treble right there. Deluski coming on. Yeah, terrible game for DeMarco. I mean, there's chance creation, but defensively even awful. Arnautovic. Oh, Arnautovic. 4 subs. Aslani, Barella, DeMarco, Taremi gone. Cortezi. Yeah, okay. So 4 subs. Okay, massive rotation. Deluski. Okay. So we have Zalewski, Fratesi. 4 subs. Okay. Arnautovic. Fratesi for Barella. I want to put Fratesi for Taremi. Arnautovic. Oh, he's match fit? Oh, that's great. We could start him. Chanoglu, okay. Like, if we're getting some control. Chanoglu. Look, we struggle against the air. DeMarco. Oh, stinker. Like, stinker. Chanoglu. Okay. What's that? Layout. Oh, good. Bastoni. Oh, good job. Like, careful. Okay. Look at it. Actually, Taremi, like, stinker. Again, we could have probably got a few goals. But in the air, there's really no excuse. You're getting dunked by Luka Jovic. Another question: Where's DeVry? Where is DeVry? Because Jovic in the middle, DeVry's in the middle. Why is Barella had to win a header against Leao? Why is Jovic unmarked? In fact, why is Darmian had to contend against Luka Jovic for the first header? Like, where is there? Where's DeVry? Noglu 2. Let's call it ball again. Striker depth is absolutely woeful. Alright. He's honest. Because I know the Kansei Sao is a serial winner. Because the Noglu. Lusky. Cross? Come on. Wait, I'm not. Yeah, proper. Noglu to Mickey. Darion! Ooh, close. Yeah, striker depth needs to be addressed. I think striker depth needs to be addressed. And today we can't win the ball in the air. Yeah, Bissek can't win in the air. Darmian can't win the ball in the air. So who's going to win in the air? Where's the Vrij? They stinkers. Stinkers. They know that Milan can sit back. Bring Malik Chow. Or you can't score against that, then there should be extra questions. There, honestly, yeah, gotta be out for Chow. Like, stinker. Yeah, like I said, Milan is the type of team where they show up against us. The also Bill is going to probably win the left side. Like, Dumfries really missed. Toronto's really missed. Zaluski. Oh, good. Zaluski, come on. Okay. I think Zaluski looks a lot better. It looks a lot better on the left. The car. Teo. Set piece. Come on. Well. Jimenez. Block. DeVry. And DeVry really had, I think DeVry really had stinker. DeVry stinker. Bastoni stinker. They turn off. They seem to turn off in the second half. Team really turned off in the second half. Hmm. This we look at the 2 goals. It's probably set piece. Yeah, striker revolution is really needed for Inter. I think in 2 games, like they're a lot more threatening. If we had rather have one focal point, we had two. It's only Bissek did play well. Everyone else, like I don't know what to say about that. These like, 2 goals came from set piece. Came from set piece. Actually, when first open play, because air ball in the air, like okay, there's that. Second goal set piece. Like disaster. Like getting dunked by Jovic. Like who's marking Jovic? So why is Darmian marking Jovic? Why is why yeah, you have Barella on Leao for second goal. But where is but who's marking Jovic for that second goal? Oh, sloppy. Like a bunch of sloppy passes. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, there's our depth right there. Layout too. Good job, Bisek. At least Bisek showed up. Even though he found Martin losing a header, he just showed up. Because I don't know where they're playing so well and then bam, disappeared. If only I was just surprised Arnautovic is actually fit. Like why is he not starting? I was surprised it's he's not 100%, but he's playing right now. Because next season, Arno would probably be a fifth choice striker at most. If he wants to leave, then he leaves. Yeah, if Dumfries fit, like okay, we probably have to start. There's Barca. Oh no, Barca. They have proper wingers. Rafinha, who's I think who's tipped for Ballon d'Or. Toru, easy for Mignon. Yeah, you have Rafinha on in the left, who's on a run for Ballon d'Or, and you have Lamine Yamal, who by the way I say is a generational talent. Yeah, this is our wing backs. Like okay, we've got to somehow deal with that. Because I think that look at Bologna. We cooked on with, then it's pretty much over. Blitzky, come on. We got Ski. It's a good tackle. It's like you're thinking X Factor. Yeah, another thing, X Factor type player comes off the bench and score. Of course, we have been Fred, but we didn't have that much this season. Darmian, cross. Fuck off. Mm. Yeah, it's done. This is done. Corner. Break. Mignon got saved from that. Got saved from that. Yeah, this is awesome. That was dog shit. Like 2-0, like, okay, mentally checked out. He had the right with the header. Like semi-final, like, okay, just clocked out. Clocked out. Like Mignon, like, okay, it showed up. Every time, like, okay. I mean, it's good save by Mignon. Bisek. I mean, Mignon have a great game also. You have Mignon having a great game. Pavlovich having a great game. Jovic definitely. I say he's their man of the match. Yeah, this is. So we have Italiano. All right, Italiano. What do you have for us? I'll honestly drop the ball in the agenda. You mentioned beat serial winner Conceição in cup final. Because to be honest, if we manage to go trophyless, I'll say that Milan had a much better season than us. Even though they were tipped to finish ninth, they're tipped to win. They win the Coppa Italia. They have obviously had a better season than us. Okay. Even though they have Redbird being an absolute shit show. Even though the shit show Redbird, they clearly they will have a better season. Anoglu, Mickey, lose the ball again. Milan, they showed up against us, but for everyone else, like just disappear. You know, his Conceição is a serial winner. You know what? Stinker, absolute stinker. Like how can I get yellow? Okay, after that matters. Yeah, there goes like treble run. Can you actually run? Losick. Like, oh, fuck off. Fuck off, Tomori, you prick. Good, beautiful ball. Darmian, oh, goes to nowhere. Where is everyone? Listen, like no one. Gas it, making a run. In fact, I was looking again. It's why I'm looking at. Why is Darmian starting still here? Why is Darmian still here? Why is Darmian still here? Aren't okay. Why is Darmian still here? Like the right, okay. Yeah, good. Oh, Rainer is like okay. Oh, good. Good job, Bisek. Now look at this. Where's the Fry? Why is the Fry still jogging? You know, you have Italianos in the final. Yeah, you got the guy. Fuck. Come on, Arnautovic. Come on, Arnautovic got to score that. Arnautovic got to score that. Okay. Why Arna got to score that? Yeah. Cortezi. Yeah, Arnautovic got to score that. Arnautovic got to score that. He's got to score that. Yeah. You can just park the bus. Milan can park the bus. You know what? Mickey. Oh, yeah. That's Sony 2. Toro. Zalewski. Cross goes nowhere. That sub's been very ineffective. You could pocket it like that. You know, y'all just scored a hat trick on a still entire team. This Mickey's they sell him. What? You know, Mickey had to pretty much play full 90. He's suspended. It's like awful. Bosick? Come on. You know, pocketing layout is not a trophy. Talking like I was not a trophy. Instead of that, you get dunked by Jovic. Because Bissek showed up. As long as he showed up, I don't know where everyone else went. This is so shit. Like what? Like Darmian. Like why is he still on? Okay, good. Mickey. Toro. Tanoglu. Terrible footing. Can't even shoot. It's rainy. It's rainy. Yeah, Abraham on. Okay. Yeah, okay. I mean, Loftus Cheek. Honestly, I would drop the if Italian beats if Italian beats Conte Sal in the cup final, I'll honestly drop the barley in gimmick against him. I'll honestly drop the barley gimmick. So I know that they're ninth. Conte Sal is a serial winner. This is like depth wise, it looked terrible. Terrible. But honestly, the finishing can be fixed. Decision making can't. It's decision making is like you can't fix that. Shooting can be fixed. What was it? There's this thing about coaching where shooting can be fixed, but finishing, but decision making can't. You know what? And more like against Bologna, where a serial bottler. Yeah, this is what's going to be the Coppa. This is what the Coppa Italia final is going to be. Yeah, but Conte Sal is a serial winner, like more like against a serial baller like Italiano. Okay. I'm like, okay. Oh, like okay, 10 minutes, 9 minutes on. We can do the post-match reaction for this. Zalewski on decision making. Hey, this second half, like everyone's disappeared. Let's go to forward. Lack of depth. This shows up Linter. Because the lack of depth is really showing for this match. Well, honestly, the lack of depth is really showing. Good. What we go with the 36-year-old Mkhitaryan. Yeah, we're actually going to go run with a 36-year-old. Old Mkhitaryan. I mean, there's a chance he might retire. But 36, going to be 37 as a midfielder. And for midfielders, usually they don't last as long compared to defenders, keepers, and strikers. We're bringing Correa on. Uh, we're bringing Correa. So we have Taremi. Wait, who's our wingback? Darby should have been taken off a long time ago. The Fleece. Okay, who? Cheek. Leao. Three. You fuck off. You know, like okay, and you got our lack of depth really showed. Like look at Milan. Okay, they could show up. Be it's stinker. Yo, bring Correa. Three. Oh, fuck off. Oh, Martinez. Martinez should have been saving that. Martinez should have been saving that. You think Dumfries would have cooked. Yeah, lack of depth. You know, you look at bench, instead of Latoro Taram, we have Correa, Taremi. How many goals do they have combined? Let's see. Korea. Yeah, this is our striker depth. Wait, where is he? So far this season, 1 goal. Okay, you're bringing Joao Felix. Like, just there's something to take the piss. Let's look at our depth. Taremi, three goals, 6 assists. Fucking shit. It's like they're not coming back against that. At home. Yeah, the crowd's is leaving now. Crowd's leaving. This is our striker depth. This is our striker depth. Yeah, this is our depth right there. Because Italiano, it gets the guy who. Yeah, you have Conceição against Italiano. Of course, Milan showed up. Where's everyone else? Where are the players? Hey, you can't even lose the ball in the fucking air. 2 goals in the air, like, okay, third goal, like, okay, open play. Look at the goal. I'm looking at the goal again. Yeah, no point at any time right there. Like, okay, it's Rainer's wide open. Okay, I'm looking at the goal again. Where's De Vrij? Where? I'm looking at. Okay, I'm looking at the third goal again. Where is De Vrij? Stinker. Absolute stinker with De Vrij. 3 goals, like bam. Where is De Vrij for all 3 goals? Yeah, it's like halftime's like second half's over. No extra time stuff. I still do the mesh reaction right there. Yeah, that's really a trouble gone. It's Barca, it's UCL. We're not winning that. Scudetto. You're against Napoli, where they're against relegation sides, and Genoa and Torino. Yep, that's it. I'll see you in the match reaction. Don't forget to like, subscribe, usual YouTube stuff. I'll see you later.